Hi Kirby fans, so today that Kirby 100th edition is going to be taking on the Legend 2. So what we'll do is get straight to it. Hi Kirby fans, welcome back to the channel. Again, those who are new to the channel, if you find you're getting value out of this content, then contemplate showing your support by slapping that subscribe button. It's absolutely free. Ding that bell for notifications so you don't miss any upcoming episodes. Give us a big thumbs up and comment down below. I will reply to the comment, and if I like what you comment, I'll pin it to the video. Now don't forget, everything you use in my videos, there are links in the description below for the best place to get your Kirby products, and there's Kirby Enthusiast merchandise down there as well. So make sure you check that out. Alright, so as I said in today's video, we're going to be running the Avalir 100th edition against that Legend 2. Now if you didn't watch the previous video, I'll put an iCard above linking to that, and I'll put an iCard above linking to the playlist of all these sand battles. So make sure you check those out at the end of this video. Right, so back to today's video. So in 2014, Kirby released the Avalir 100th edition. Now this is celebrating 100 years of Kirby vacuums being in service and on the market to buy. Now the Avalir 100 was the replacement for the Sentria 2. The same in emptor as the Sentria 2 and the late Sentria 1. Kirby redesigned it, they gave it a new style bag, a bit of a dark colour, a bit of chrome, give it a bit of flash. Nice new handle, more modern look than the previous version that in my opinion looked a bit more space age than actually modern. Right, so the Avalir 100 ran from 2014 straight through to 2018 when the Avalir 2 was released. So what I'll do is jump into today's video and see whether this Avalir 100 can knock this Legend 2 off the pedestal once and for all. So what we'll do is get straight to it. Right, so on my left we've got the Legend 2 from 1991 up against the 2014 Avalir 100. Now as we know, the Legend 2 still runs 485 watts on carpet, whereas the Avalir 100 and the Sentrias now run around 580 on carpet and then boost up with that second switch for the hose. So you've still got over nearly 100 watts more power running through this machine compared to this machine from 1991. So what I want to see if Kirby made any more improvements to this motor to give it a bit more power compared to just the suction alone and the airflow system that it had from the Sentria 2 and the late Sentria 1. The other adjustments that Kirby did, we've still got the LED bulb, we've got a nice sleek black design, a bit of a dark design, a bit like the G6. Kirby was just trying to give it that bit more of a classy look and welcome us into the 21st century. Now the other additions with the Avalir, you've got those rounded wheels to make it more adjustable to move around, and you've got this new style design handle compared to the big thick bulky one that was on the Sentria 1 and the Sentria 2. You've got this big feature here which is known as the gaping hole, make from that what you like, but other than that it's a pretty decent machine. Now whether this is going to be better than the Sentria 2, we'll have to see and check it out. So what we'll do is get this battle started by starting vacuuming this carpet. So let's see what Kirby we're going to use to get this carpet vacuumed. Right, so as always we're going to get this carpet vacuumed off. Now the last vac off was requested by Evan Simmons. Now this one, the next one, has been requested by Matt Brown, a vacuum engineer from New Zealand. Thanks for such your inspirational comments on the videos, Matt. Massive fan from New Zealand there. So what we'll do is we'll jump in. We're not going to be vacuuming with the G6 today. We're going to be vacuuming with the Heritage 2. So again, a big thank you to Matt Brown for such inspirational comments on these videos. Really, really appreciate it, mate. And has pushed me further to push this channel as far as it can go. So what we'll do is get this set up, get this vacuumed off, and get this battle on the go. So what we'll do is get straight to it.
Coffee.
can safely say that that carpet is clean. There's nothing in there whatsoever, no sand at all. Now a big thank you to Matt Brown from New Zealand. I can see you're a massive Kirby lover from the comments you left, sharing your Kirby love and what you think of the Kirby vacuum. We really appreciate it, and that's why I've dedicated this video just for you. So what we'll do now is get this set up and get this battle started. Right, so we'll start with K1, and this is going on the Legend 2. And that is 74.71. And now for KE2, and this is going in the Avalir 100. And we've got 71.61. And now for the sand for the Legend 2. And that's 50.05. And now the Avalir 100. And that's 50.00. Right, so the sand's rubbed in, new belts fitted and wound on, bags are fitted, so it's time to get this battle on the go and see whether this 2014 Avalir 100th edition, celebrating Kirby's 100th year, can knock this 1991 Legend 2 off that pedestal. So what we'll do is jump straight into it. Right, so the battle's finished, so it's time to weigh these bags and see whether the Avalir 100th edition can knock this Legend 2 off the pedestal, or is it going to be on par with the Sentria 2. So what we'll do is jump straight into it. This is the Legend 2. And we've got KE1. And the Avalir 100. And we've got KE2. So this is the Legend 2, KE1. And that's 107.63. And this is the Avalir 100, so KE2. We've got 107.74. Right, so I hope you're enjoying these battles. Now, with that battle, what we did was we fitted new belts on both machines to make it fair. Obviously, the Legend 2 has been running that belt consistently since day one. I did keep winding it off, but it has been using the same belt consistently all the way through these tests. Now, to make it fair, the Avalir 100 had a new belt. All the other machines have had new belts through these tests. The Legend 2 has stayed strong with that belt. I just thought it was about time I changed it. So what we'll do is we'll jump in and I'll put the results on screen. Now, if you remember last time, these have been quite consistent, and that Legend 2 has picked up around 30 grams every time. So we'll start with the Legend 2, and the Legend 2 had a starting weight of 74.71 and a finishing weight of 107.63, which means it picked up 32.92 grams, which was around 65.85%. So that's still pretty good for a machine from 1991. Now, the Avalir 100, again, is it going to beat that Sentria 2? I think it has, and I think it's not the Legend 2 off that pedestal. The Avalir 100 had a starting weight of 71.61 and a finishing weight of 107.74, which means it picked up 36.13 grams, so that's 72%. So it's picked up 72.13% compared to the Legend 2 that picked up 65.84. So it picked up around 6% more with 10 passes without the tech drive on. So we'll still keep the Legend 2 in the race. Again, we're going to do it against the Avalir 2 and see if that's any different compared to the Avalir 100. Now, bearing in mind, this Avalir 100 I got wasn't used that much. Well, it's a 2014, and I have totally refurbished, and I will put an iCard above linking to the video of when I picked it up if you haven't seen that one. And again, I will put an iCard above linking to the sand battles. So make sure you check those out if you haven't seen the previous battles. So again, those who are new to the channel, if you find you're getting value out of this content, then contemplate showing support by slapping that subscribe button. It's absolutely free. Ding that bell for notifications so you don't miss any upcoming episodes. Give us a big thumbs up and comment down below. I will reply to the comment, and if I like what you comment, I'll pin it to the video. So what we'll do is we'll cut to any bloopers, and I'll catch you in the next one. .13, so 72.13%. So you could say the Legend 2 picked up 66% and the Avalir 2 picked up 72. So it picked up 6%.